Hi everyone, it's Mary with Seer. I'm doing a promotion. It's going to be a weekly promotion, and I'm going to do a giveaway on some of the jewelry I sell on my website. And so we're going to have a weekly giveaway. So let me bring this up. So this is just a pretty bronze. It's just a pretty necklace, and I thought I'd give this away for this week. So if you could just comment, tell me a little bit about yourself on it in this video, then I will announce it on, let's see, how about I announce it on Monday, and I will put a video out who the winner is. So if you subscribe, then you'll see it. If not, then maybe you'll see it anyway, but and then I'll let you know, and then after that you can send me your email. Okay? Alright, so anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to do me and all the people with me in my head, right? We're going to do the elements, okay? So we're going to do a daily tarot reading, and this is going to be for today's the 17th, 18th of August. And these cards, and it's going to be for air, fire, earth, and water. So I think I gotta get a deck that I can, it's easier to shuffle here. Okay. This is going to have to be my favorite deck. Okay. It's a gilded. Alright guys. So I hope your weekend is going well. Mine is going great. We just added some baby bracelets and a couple of baby necklaces. They're sterling silver to my website, so they're very reasonable. So if you want to check that out, that's great. If not, that's great too. Okay. Let's start with air. Alright. So we have the Four of Wands reversed. And the reason why I'm doing it this way, they take so long to upload when they're over like 40 minutes, so it just takes like hours. Okay, and then we have Judgment reversed. This is for air. And we have Three of Swords reversed. And we'll do one more. And we have the Fool reversed. So all of these are reverses. So a lot of people have been through a lot anyway on a regular basis. So let's find out about the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands speaks of, this way it's a happy home, a celebration, or an engagement, something like that, like a commitment, you know. And when it's reversed, not so much, you know. For me as a reader, it reminds me of like a breakup. That's what it reminds me of, or having to split up a happy home, okay? And then Judgment reverse it's the ending of a cycle, almost the end of a cycle, but it didn't end in a good way, you know, like you didn't get to, it didn't end the way you wanted. And many cycles don't, but it ended in a painful way. And that's how, you know, the Three of Swords in reverse is you're starting to get, you may be starting to get past all the pain, okay? And now the Fool reverse, now I want to go forward, but I don't want to do things in the same way and just make the same mistakes. So I want to be careful. So on the next relationship or my next experience or excursion, I want to make sure I keep in mind my lessons. So I'm going to be more careful. See, I'm not going to just jump off like the fool I might have been in the past. Okay, so we're going to look at the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Five of Swords reversed. And then we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Magician. We have okay, so that's for Judgment. And then this is for the Three of Swords reversed. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. And then we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay? And now the Fool, we're going to look at the Fool reversed. We have the Star reversed. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay. Okay, so air. There's a Four of Wands reversed. So something about the home no longer being happy or being split up, right? So So it looks like that we had some battles that were based on ego and finances. Maybe somebody wasn't being, they would be responsible as far as finances and just, battles. I mean, it was just not something you can stay in. Five of Swords is just reversed is like fighting a fight. You know, you can't win. You have to walk away. There's no other way. And so here we are moving forward with knowing that we're not going to give up. And so some people call this like the player card, that because it could have been from some cheating. You know, it could have been. But sometimes, like in this situation, it kind of feels like we're just moving on because we want to have a happy life and we have passion for that, you know? So, okay, so we're talking about judgment reversed. And so we're walking away from something that was no longer fulfilling emotionally, let alone all the fighting and the financial problems, right? And we want to look at doing things in a new way, maybe. So we have then the Page of Wands. So we went from the Knight to the Page. And so that can mean, like just want to do things different, maybe live differently, think about things differently. And then what do we have that we know we can do to live in a different way? Because the pain of the breakup and trying to heal from that and no longer having the passion to live the way we have been living. Not wanting to be shut out, having these same kind of relationships that come over and over again, because they're patterns that are repeating itself. And because now, the Queen of Swords is a person that, it's usually a female, a single person, they may have kids, but you've been through it. You've been through the lessons, and you decide, I'm not doing those lessons anymore. I'm going to have to figure out a way to conjure up a life where I'm not repeating all this stuff again, you see. So not having to walk away, not having to start over, not having, not having to rebuild the house with the children or without the children, however. But you're saying, I don't want to do these patterns anymore. So I really have to stand in my power now and learn how to communicate better. Whatever we need to do, right? So here we have the Fool reverse. Sorry. And so that's saying I do want to do things better. I want to look at how the last one ended so awful, right? And so the Star reverse lets us know, it's like it's about us living in an illusion, maybe lying to ourselves about what's really going on. That maybe it's just this other person's fault, but a lot of our actions got us there also. What we didn't want to see in ourselves, what we didn't want to see in them, what we didn't want to change. Because, we'll just be here for a while, and then things get worse and worse, Compromising in the wrong way, so to speak, right? Because it doesn't get us our 10 of Cups, because this is happiness, fulfillment. This is not. And so, by looking at our past relationships, we can be more careful, more discerning, and make better choices. Okay. And that's pretty much, I'm air. That's pretty much where I'm at, too. All right, so let's go ahead and do fire, I guess, huh? All right, this is for the fire signs. We have the Emperor reversed. That's fire. We have the Moon. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And Three of Pentacles. Okay. So the Emperor is like the master builder. He's the organized person. I mean, it's about organization. When he's reversed, then there's no order. So I don't know if you're experiencing like a chaotic life right now, where you can't seem to do the things you want to do. Okay, and then we have the moon, and the moon is all about intuition and secrets. Okay? Seven of Pentacles is not being able to build what you want, not being able to get that money tree to grow. Planting seeds with people or in your own life and not building that abundance. So this is a slow and steady, money is that way when you get the Pentacles, that is. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is about wanting to work with people, wanting to apprentice with people. Okay, so let's get more information on those. So we have the Ten of Cups. That's a happy family card. And this, we're looking at the Emperor reverse. And then we have the Six of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords reversed. Now we're going to look at the Moon. We have the Hierophant reversed. We have the Chariot reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. And now we're looking at the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords upright. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. You guys are... Somebody's blocked. Their third eye is blocked. Wow. I'm getting major symptoms. I feel like I have something sitting right here. Whew. Just saying, if somebody's connecting with that right now. Okay, so now we're looking at the Three of Pentacles. I have the Seven of Wands reversed. I have the Six of Wands. And I have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so let's talk about the Emperor, not the unorganized person. This is all the kings upside down, right? So it's, and the Emperor is fire, so it's usually Aries, I believe. So fire, upset and not able, because you're not able to build a happy family. Thinking about the past, maybe somebody from your past. I don't know if you're dealing with broken contracts, broken promises, or people that don't mean what they say, right? Okay, so let's look at the Moon. It's about intuition, right? Following your intuition, your third eye. Okay, that's feels blocked. And then the Moon also talks about secrets, what's under the surface that's not being looked at, and that might be driving your own behavior. For example, if you pick the same kind of people all the time, why? What are you trying to fix? You know what I mean? What are you trying to... Because we do that. We do these cycles, and a lot of times, I know, repeats what our parents did, but trying to complete what we couldn't do as a child, something like that. Or what we're not, we try to have somebody else bring to us, So, moving on. So we have Ten of Pentacles reversed. So there's financial difficulties. This is the Legacy card. And then this Chariot, not being able to move forward. And this is a card of spiritual guidance, see? When it's reversed, it's also religion, it's also schools, politics, those kind of established systems. It also can be marriage, too, So, marriages go wrong, but also if you're not following spiritual guidance and you're really blocked because you're trying to power through whatever and just use logic, or just passion, then maybe missing a lot of the signals that you would have seen otherwise. Okay, and then you can't get that direction. You can't seem to build that, you know, because the builder is not building. So the master builder is not able to build. You're going, you're telling me, right? And then the seeds you plant don't take root and they don't flourish. There's no communication here. There's no communication. And I don't know if that means that the communication breaks down in your relationships, or this person that you were trying to build, or the people you have tried to build, there's no more communication because it ends and then that's it, you know. So you would know for your each individual situation. But this has, so the Nine of Swords is like sleepless nights. It could be anxiety, but it can also be recovering from something, illness or something like that. It also could be just thinking and not being able to sleep because you're just trying to understand what keeps going wrong. And then the Two of Pentacles reversed, it's a bad choice that was made. And financially too. You know, like a disappointed choice. You can see that a lot here. Okay, but wanting to build with somebody, knowing that you want something better, that you know you need to build and work together with someone. And this could be jobs, it could be overall relationships, it could be somebody specific. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Seven of Wands. So now being able, this is Seven of Wands reversed. So the problem is when it's this way, we know we're going to have challenges and we can get through them, right? When it's this way, these may be other people's challenges. And you need to come to a point, and I know you know this, that you say, is this worth even battling? Is this worth going into this battle with this situation? Is it something I can even win? But somewhere in you is saying, yeah, I can have victory here. If I don't hold all my secrets, and if not, it's not as so protective, right? So you're thinking maybe this might be you because you're so protective, or somebody is. I'm sorry. I've got all this weird energy today. I'm not sure why. So this is just a daily reading though, but I see that you're sorting through a lot of information. And all the decisions and people we choose makes a difference. You know, the type of people we choose, the way we react in all the situations, and whether we wait to get to know somebody or not. That matters a lot. And the red flags that we might see. You know, it's good to want to build with people, but sometimes it's best to have our own plan. And then if somebody comes in and we get to know them really, really well, then we can kind of work from there, but to take our time. But I don't see a lot of impulsivity here. Not really. So just maybe looking at how everything has gone, I can see you're kind of looking at the trends, you know. And that's the right place to be. Reflecting on how to do things better, how to be better. So you can be the person you came here to be, that builder, that inspiration, right? All right. Thank you, fire. I guess we'll do water next. All right, water. So we have 10 of Cups, upright. Yay! We have 6 of Cups, upright. Yay! There's a lot of thinking about family, right? King of Cups reversed, not so good. And then we have Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so we've thought about the happy family and joy and abundance, right? And then we have thinking about the past memories. And it could be somebody from the past, and it could be the King of Wands here. That's upside down because he's, well, not in a good place. Could be. We'll get more information about him. And then we have our a Cup of Love reversed, right? Okay. So, Wheel of Fortune reversed on the 10 of Cups. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 3 of Swords reversed. And then we have, so we're looking at 6 of Cups now. We have Temperance reversed. We have the Empress reversed. We have the 7 of Swords. That's amazing how the pictures tell, I mean, they tell a story. So now we're looking at the King of Wands reversed. We have the 10 of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords. 8 of Cups reversed. So now we're looking at the Ace of Cups. Now we're doing water. And then we have the 5 of Swords. Page of Pentacles reversed. Justice reversed. Wow. Alright, so let's start here. So we had a happy family. It appeared to be happy. And then something happened, like this shift, this twist of fate, right? Wheel of Fortune reversed. And it went negative. Fighting, confusion, chaos, other people's opinions. And then we have this recovering from a broken heart. Okay, and so memories about the past and maybe somebody you knew from the past. Wonder if the way the relationship was in the past, that's the way it feels. Maybe not. Just the past. Let's go there. Just the past, okay? Because I have temperance reversed. This is reversed. It kind of reminds me of us being off balance in different ways, like in addiction, ego. Addiction covers a big section, right? And then we have the Empress reversed, and she is the counterpart to the Emperor, but she's not nurturing, and she's not creative, and she's not fertile. I mean, and she's not taking care of the plants and all that. She's every queen upside down, you know, because she embodies all the queens. So she could be anything negative, you know. She could be abusive. She could be promiscuous. She could be self-serving, you know, narcissistic. She could be any of those. She could be deceptive and disloyal and cheating, you know, that kind of thing. So we have the King of Wands here. You know, this is fire, but again, this could be energies, you know, somebody that was very nurturing, kind of the mother figure, was not nurturing. She was deceitful and underhanded, okay? And then you have this King of Wands here that was, I mean, they can fire anything passionate, so passion in the wrong way, you know, it could be from promiscuity to anger, to non-passionate and pushy and not listening to people, not inspired, you know. We have the Ten of Swords reversed, so this is getting past some major betrayal. It's big. It's like the end of the cycle, right? So, kind of looks like there was some stuff that happened in your past. So I'm going to talk to you as if you're the person going through all this. And this relationship that reminded you of your past. And it's okay, here's how it feels. Like you couldn't depend on people. And because of that, you have all this chaos and all this heartbreak and things you had to walk away from. But this is walking to something, we'll leave that. That caused somebody to power up into the Queen of Swords. It's like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. And no, like coming into your own power because I got to take care of the kids. I got to take care of the house because I can't depend on anybody. That's the way it feels. Okay, as if I'm now coming back to see. This is a card of going back to the past, going back to an ex, and so this one is thinking about the past. So it's like, do I go back? It's kind of like that. There's no love there. I worked so hard to become in my own power, take care of the kids, take care of the place, make sure I have my own business or a great job, and pay all the bills, and then somebody wants to come back. Water sign. There's that cup of love been dumped over. There's no new start in this cup, right? Sorry. And I remember how brutal this battle was. I remember. So we have the Five of Swords here. I mean, you had to take your stuff and go because you couldn't win. There was no way. I mean, you just had to quit fighting and go, right? Go and. I mean, this person didn't even seem like to take care of things financially. Didn't keep promises. Small promises. This is a page of, Pentacles. Small promises. And there was no justice here. So this is like you, or it could be the opposite person, really looking at things with eyes open and going, what? What's the reality here? This is a reality check. Interesting, because it was like that with the fire signs too. So, that you have to decide, is this something I want to engage in anymore or think about returning to it? It looks like you kind of have your mind made up there though, right? Okay, now we're going to do Earth. Thanks, guys. All right, Earth. Let's see what we got here. No, I'm going to put it back in. All right, Earth. We have the Four of Cups reversed. King of Swords. Page of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles. Okay, ready? Okay, so Four of Cups reversed. It's understanding what you missed, or whatever you're reviewing right now. King of Swords is somebody that's, I would say noble, very strong. They don't fight. They know the truth. They live in the truth. They're educated. They have a lot of information. You're not going to pull wool over this person. They'll just go, nah, I'm not going to bother. They don't have to prove themselves. They know who they are. Okay, so Page of Pentacles reversed. Hey, I have reversed. It's like, hey, I've got this. It's like a small con. Somebody that would maybe want to attach to your stuff. Somebody that but it's a small, a smaller, could be a younger person. Also could be the energy of want to hang around you because you buy drinks, that kind of thing. You have abundance and they think you should share some of that with them, right? Okay, and then you have the Four of Pentacles, and this is about somebody protecting. And so it could be protecting their heart, protecting their stuff, protecting secrets, All right, so we're going to look at the Four of Cups, reverse. Queen of Cups. Three of Cups reversed. Death reversed. King of Swords we're looking at. This is the Knight of Cups. Five of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords. Reversed, sorry. Now we're looking at Page of Pentacles. Lovers. Tower reversed. Hermit reversed. Now we're looking at the Four of Pentacles, and we bump to the Five of Pentacles. Nine of Wands reversed. Allergies are just crazy. Always does that on Taurus with the throat chakra. You guys have trouble talking your truth. And the Fool. Sorry. It just is what it is. It's with my group anyway. Okay. So Four of Cups. Something I don't want to miss in the future, right? Reverse. Queen of Cups. This is a woman that she is just like full of love. She's full of love. You look at her and you're just like, oh, wow, I could love her. And or if you're the Queen of Cups, even as an earth sign, maybe you're looking out across and going, why can't I find a good person? Why can't I find somebody to give this cup of love to? Over all of my nation, all of my people. Why is there no real love out there? Well, Three of Cups reversed is about celebrations, but kind of on the negative side. It's overindulgence. It's third parties when it's reversed. It's also addiction. Okay. And then we have Death reversed. That almost tells me, what is it that you don't want to stop that's still controlling your life? Could be an addiction, could be the way you do things, impulsivity, could be ego. There's this King of Swords here. I don't know if that represents somebody that you had a relationship with. Somebody that lived in the truth. Somebody you want to see again. Somebody that you want to offer them your love again. Because you know what you did wrong. And you wouldn't do that the same way again. But you just, somehow it's putting you in a negative place and you can't get out of it. But your head is spinning. I mean, spinning. Is that the addiction? Are you still doing the addictions? So you're still being stuck in a negative place? There's a lot of cups here. Page of Pentacles reversed. Then you have the Lovers. Tower. You don't want something to end. This is about your addiction right here, right? You don't want to think about it. You don't want to change that, but then you want this good person. This person, you want somebody that lives in their truth. But You're not willing to give up your lovers? Is that what it is? And are you spending money on them? But you know it's going to fall. It has to end. You know it has to. But you don't want to think about it. You don't want to change. You don't want to... But you want what you want without having to change anything. Or somebody does. It could be you or the opposite party. It could resonate all or in part. But you're going to hold your secrets, right? Secrets in your heart. And because you know people, if they found out, you would be shut out. Nine of Wands reversed. About how you take. This is a player. You're still doing that player stuff, aren't you? You don't want to be the fool, but you're still the fool because you're fooling yourself. Fooling yourself. Somebody's fooling themselves. I had something and then I lost it. Let me ask you something. If this is you that's still doing this behavior, does this person that walks in their truth, are you equal to them? Because if the answer is no, and if you can't level up, then let them go. That's it. It's not fair to them what you're doing. Making promises you can't keep. Acting like you're somebody else. Because you know who you are. The way we are is the way we walk every day. And that's up to us. You got to be still long enough to really understand what's going on with you. If you want to change. That's it. It's day-to-day actions. But releasing people instead of continuing to lie to them is really important. Because otherwise, if you don't release them, if you don't do right by people, even if you're in this mess, then you put more in that bag of avoidance that you do more actions for. The tower is going to come down. This is your warning. If it's not already down, nothing you can do. You can try to avoid it. Oh yeah. Your behavior is so obvious. It's so obvious. And, doesn't matter how many times you say you won't do this. Doesn't matter how many times you offer them love. I think they know the truth now. Probably not even talking to you, huh? Actions have consequences. And we got to be able to reflect. The Hermit is reflecting. And it's right before your karma turns bad. 9 is right before the Fate card. 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Tower, Lovers. Most of all, you're really cheating yourself because, I don't know, why do you do this? That's the question too. Why do you do this to yourself and everybody else? So, thanks for coming. Don't forget to put a comment in the video and tell me a little bit about yourself. And then on Monday, I will announce who the winner is, and then we'll start over again on the next one, okay? Take care, guys.